Yeah, you are
Is it
audible and
audible now?
your screen.
Great, very great. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Kirti, Abhishek, and all the students who are here today. Thank you so much for finding time to listen to this webinar. Thank you, Study Metro, for invitation. My name is Olga. I'm from University Kuala Lumpur, which is located in Malaysia, from International Recruitment Office. And today I will share with you about UniKL engineering programs and our approach to the engineering programs, TVET, which you will find out more what it stands for in my presentation. So Malaysia is located in Southeast Asia. It's not very far from India. You could see that it's very good location and it's very easy to navigate around South Asia and Southeast Asia from Malaysia if you are studying here. There is a few reasons why you can consider Malaysia as your study destination. We have many world-class universities and UniKL is one of them, University Kuala Lumpur. It's a very affordable study destination, with English being the most spoken language in the country. We are very modern and progressive. There is a very multicultural society in Malaysia comprising of local Malay people, Indians, Chinese, and many other nationalities. Despite being a very developed country, we still have a lot of nature around, and as a student, you will really appreciate having a short weekend getaways out of Kuala Lumpur or any other campus that you would study in. And what is very good right now is that we are ranked as third most peaceful country in Asia. And those are the things that you can consider for Malaysia to become your study destination. And in sharing some news about the pandemic situation in Malaysia, we have actually very good tracking system and we have very good success in tackling the COVID-19. So Malaysia is recovering very fast and will be opening borders hopefully in September for new students. So now all the students who are interested in September 2020 intake or January 2021 intake, they can proceed with their applications as usual. And depending on the situation with pandemic in September 2020, based on the Malaysian government announcement, you can either start your classes online or you can travel to Malaysia and start face-to-face classes. Just to give you some updates about University Kuala Lumpur, we are one of the semi-government universities in Malaysia, established in 2002. We are fully owned by Malaysian government agency, and we are the first entrepreneurial technical university. We're also considered one of the biggest universities with 22,000 students, and we have right now the widest network of international partners in Malaysia. Just to give you some numbers about our university, we are one university with 12 campuses across Malaysia. We are offering over 140 programs, and most of them are in various fields of engineering. We have over 2,600 teaching staff in our university and over 50,000 graduates since 2002. And our international students, full-time and exchange, are more than 1,000 a year. You can see here some snapshots from the campus. You can see we have a lot of labs, we have a lot of workshops and hands-on training opportunities, as well as our campuses have a really good backgrounds and leisure opportunities for students. So why study in University Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and why should you consider University Kuala Lumpur for your engineering education? First of all, we have an industry-driven curriculum. We collaborate with various industries to make sure that our engineering program is what is required by the industry. We have expert guidance. So the lecturers that you would meet on the campus that are teaching your program, they are not only academicians, but they are also industrialists. They have experience from relevant industry, like from automotive or from aviation or from chemical, and they can share with you a lot of experience and guide you and mentor you in your career. You can study and work one semester abroad. That's another reason, due to the wide network of partners that we have. Engineering programs, if you're familiar with, if you started your research in engineering, many specialization in electrical engineering or medical electronics or networking, security, or automotive, they need professional certifications. And what UniKL does, we embed them in your curriculum. So while studying your bachelor degree, for example, you can also get relevant professional certifications done. You will have also 3 to 6 months internship compulsory. We will assist you where to find it, either in Malaysia or overseas. And you can network with a large alumni community that we have worldwide. So in terms of the ranking, University of Kuala Lumpur is currently 300 in QS Asia, and we are a self-accredited university in Malaysia. In terms of Malaysian rankings, we're tier 5 out of 6. It's a very good university, and we have a lot of other recognitions and awards, including Frost & Sullivan Asia Pacific Award. What is higher TVET, higher technical and vocational education and training, and why our engineering programs are in such a demand in Malaysia and among our international students? We're focusing in our programs more on the practical rather than theory. So 60% of your time you will be spending on the practical exposure, on industrial linkages, and so on. So there is 6 main components when it comes to the engineering programs and TVET in University of Kuala Lumpur. First of all is the hands-on training. So you will see a lot of workshops that are related to your specialization. We are currently using both online learning and workshops and lectures. So it's a mixed mode programs. So you will feel very comfortable adapting to the studies in UniKL. Professional certifications, as I mentioned, related to your engineering degree. Industrialmanship, which is related to exposure to the relevant industry. So it's a visits to different companies, it's a lectures, it's a short internships and long internships by the end of your program. We'll also make sure that our engineers and our engineering technologies that they're not only having the engineering background, but we'll also expose them to various entrepreneurship programs. So when you come back to your home country, you could be probably even opening your own company. And GHOGs, which is related to various skills, soft skills that are developed from the student, among the students by extracurricular activities, those including communication skills, leadership skills, teamwork, and many others. You could see here that our 12 campuses are located all around Malaysia. Each campus located to the correct industry. For example, automotive is an automotive high-tech park, marine engineering next to the shore, so we can have our shipyard. We also have aviation programs next to international airports where the industry strives, as well as our logistics programs are located next to the biggest marine port in Malaysia, so the students can have internships there. You can have your engineering pathway starting from all levels or secondary school certificate. You can enter foundation in science and technology and later proceed to the bachelor program. Or if you have high secondary school certificate, you can join directly to bachelor. As well as we have master's and PhD programs in engineering field, and there is various research clusters related to engineering that you could join for PhD by research. So those are the major specialization in engineering. If you're looking for studies in marine engineering, aviation, medical science technologies, quality engineering, IT, product design and manufacturing technology, chemical and bioengineering, automotive components and system technology, industrial maintenance and automation technology, electrical, electronics, and telecommunications technology. Those are all the programs that are available in UniKL for both master, PhD, as well as for undergraduates like diploma or bachelor. I will also have new specializations related to rail technology, railway systems, as well as water engineering technology. Water engineering technology you may consider as it's a growing field when we're talking about wastewater management, when we're talking about hydropower, and UniKL has a great programs for that right now. So how can you be recognized once you complete your degree in engineering or engineering technology in University of Kuala Lumpur? There is various pre-recognitions that we have to say, including the boards like Sydney Accord and Washington Accord, as well as For example, International Maritime Organizations or Chartered Institute of Environmental Health or the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. Those are all the professional bodies that are recognizing our programs, which includes the EASA, European Aviation Safety Agency. If you would join us for EASA Part 66 program, our university is the only recognized foreign training organization for this program, as well as various countries recognizing our programs, like in Commonwealth, in China, in Middle East. So you will be able to find your employment anywhere. Let's look at the application process. It's actually very simple. You can talk to Study Metro how to launch it, but there is two major steps. First is fill up application online. We are not charging applications fees right now, so you have to use this opportunity for September and 2020 and January 2021. It takes to do that. And if you're applying for our bachelor program or diploma program, there is only a few documents that we need, which is your high school document, as well as your passport page and passport size photo. For students from India in general, would not require IELTS, as we know your education system is in English language. You just need to provide an additional letter, like letter of medium of instruction from your school or from your previous college. And for postgraduate programs, the documents are the same. It's just you have to attach your CV and your research proposal. About research proposal, you can contact Study Metro team. It's a very simple research proposal. We will provide you with all the guidelines. So in terms of the studies, how is it happening right now in Malaysia? Once you receive your offer letter, we will start your visa processing under Education Malaysia Global Services. In the normal circumstances, once you get your visa approval letter, you can travel to Malaysia. But during the pandemic time, if let's say the borders of Malaysia are still closed for September intake, you will start your online class. In terms of the tuition fees and living costs in Malaysia, so for example, if you would join us for foundation, diploma, or degree level program, your tuition fees will be approximately $5,000 per year. If you would join us for Master by Research or PhD by Research for the 3-year program, it will cost approximately $6,000 for 3 years in tuition fees. And the coursework programs, they would vary in US dollars from $6,000 to $12,000 for the tuition fees. In terms of accommodation, University Kuala Lumpur provides accommodation for all students, for all international students, and you can choose between on-campus and off-campus options. It starts from as low as $150 per semester up to $400 per semester, depending on the option. And of course, if you are looking to the personal expense, how much you need to spend in Malaysia per month, if we are looking for the food, transport, and probably some study expenses, you would look something from $200 to $500 per month, and that would be like a medium, quite happy living in Malaysia, because it's a very affordable country for the living cost. And the good news, if any one of you right now has secondary school certificate, I would invite you to join us for foundation programs in the next intake in November, December. For science, technology, and computer technology, we will give you a 50% discount on the tuition fees. Please connect with Study Metro team. How can you be eligible for this particular discount? And as well as we have a special grants for research students. If you are interested to do Master by Research or PhD program, you can apply.
I'm so sorry to break you in between.
Yeah, I'm done almost.
Olga, I'm so sorry, but we have to stick with this lot. So I will really appreciate if you'll be able to wrap up in next minute.
Yeah, I'm
that will
wrapping
be
up,
helpful for us.
Yeah, for this scholarship for PhD programs, you can apply.
I'm so sorry for breaking you in between.
No problem. For PhD programs, you can apply for the scholarship once you enroll to UniKL, and you can get up to 400 USD per month in allowance to support your living costs in Malaysia. So those are just some pictures of our campuses, our 12 campuses in Malaysia. Each of these campuses has own specialization and all the facilities like teaching factories, hostels, cafeterias, libraries to support your study.